Juju's in the craft room, come and see. It's Mama Juju crafting, chatting full of glee, playing her day away in her own sweet way. Come along and join.
Hey, welcome back to the Back 40. Okay, we have our next episode, which is for Apothecary label and a Quirky cat or dog. So, it's going to be a plain and simple one. I have this, which is my 1926 label. There's my Apothecary label there. And this is a script for some morphine for HT. And then we're going to stick it right in here like this. But on the back of it, where the journaling card is, I want to put my little Quirky cat scene on the back. Now, I have this, which is in my big ephemera box, because you know we're getting ready for 2025. So for 2025, I have all my favorite ephemera ready to go in a box for us to do our collaging and stuff with. And one of the things is I took some of my stamps that I use frequently and put on tissue paper so we can go and stamp our gel plates and stuff when we already have it at the ready. And I did some cats and dogs, and I thought I'd put them in here. I did right here in the back. And some birds out of our stamps that Stella's guardian angel sent her. Her crafty God angel sent her. You know, Cinderella's got the fairy godmother. Stella's got the fairy guardian angel. Okay, so we, I just love this one. That is just my favorite one. I just believe that's my favorite one. And I do believe I want to use him on this side. So I want to cut him out. So let me show you how that works. Alright, I want to cut him out of our book. You can tear or cut, but you know how I am. So if I get to tearing, I'm going to tear half of these stamps up trying to get this one stamp out. So I'm going to cut wide. That's why when I stamped them on here, I didn't stamp them entirely close together. So I would be able to pull the edges around. So we're going to put this down here. And all this is, in case y'all want to know, is I just made a tall journal. And this is just 12 by 12 folded in half. And then I took my tissue paper, folded it over to fit inside, and then just rough cut it off. You know, some of it's shorter, some of it's longer. And then I just go through, and I took one of these Dollar Tree cutting boards. You know, you get two for, well, it used to be $1, but now it's $1.25 or $1.49, $1.50, depending on where you live, $1.75. That's still a good deal. I just took it and I just cut it down to the size and stuck it in here. And then when I get ready to stamp between my tissue papers, I also have that. When I get ready to stamp between my tissue papers, I just go and I lay this between them like that. And then I stamp it. And then it dries. And I put this in front of it. And I usually just leave this where it is behind it. And then I'm ready to go for my next stamping. And then that just fits real nicely in our box. Now for this, move this journal out of the way. For this, I'm going to glue this down, but before that, I want to color it with my markers. And we want some green, and we want some red. Let's see, let's start with green and red. Because, you know, it's Christmas time. So let's just see what this green does right down here. And I just kind of use my alcohol markers and just, you know, fill it in a little bit, you know, because it's going to do its little spreading. Okay. Uh-oh. April, May. Alright. And then I'm going to do, because he's supposed to be Quirky. So we're going to do green there. And I'm going to do red here. Okay. And then I want to do blue. I'm in purple. Let's do purple. Let's do purple. And do purple around his eyeball here. And let's do, I got a teal. That's kind of all I want to do to him. I don't want to have too much color on there. And then I'm going to take him and just tear the tissue paper. Because when you have the tissue paper and you tear it so it doesn't have those straight hard edges, it fades better into the background of whatever you're working on. So I'm just going to tear it like that. And then Miss Bernardi gave us this wonderful, here we go, tip. And Jackie Bernardi over at the Painty Papers, she oh my god, y'all. Got glue. It'll glue it. Okay, so she gave us this wonderful little tip, and that is if you put this if you use high gloss or semi gloss, gloss or high gloss, Mod Podge, medium, gel medium, whatever. You don't think she uses gel medium because she's all into the stuff. But you know, when I do this, I use the other recipe, and I had some high gloss Mod Podge, and I used it with some glue, and this is glue, Mod Podge, little water, and vintage photo, and walnut stain. And then I just put the water on that because I, can't put it on this one because it'll tear up. Then you just put this down. And you want to put, I'm going to kind of rub it. And then you want to take your medium before this dries or anything and put over top of it. And this leaves a texture on the paper, any of the type of paper that you use. So it's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And I want to put kind of a old crinkly type texture with some lines. I don't want it to be all smooth. Let's see if we can't, yeah, put some lines right across there. There we go. All right. And that's it. Now, you can already see how the edge has faded away. It looks like you just stamped it onto that. If you were to have had, I'm looking for it, it's right up under my leg. If you were to have had some gel printing behind there, some other stamping, some mark making, anything like that, it would, book paper, anything behind it, it would be transparent and you would see it behind it. And we did that there around his heart because I didn't really want it to be a heart. So you'll see. Okay. There we have it. You see the runes you could, I left this here so you could see it. See, that's where it is. But then you see how it's faded? You can barely see the, if you turn it a certain way, you can see the outline of the tearing and stuff, and the texture where I left it wrinkled and stuff. And right here so you can see it. But you can see everything. And see how you can see all that painting that we did behind it and left it bloody behind it. And then it's all grown, you know, it's all grown. You're looking like it's been around since 1926. And then we have the other side. Now what I do is I'm going to go and cut this off because I want y'all to be able to see that. And just clean up the edges. You can even go back in with a water brush and clean up, but you know, I'll just clean that right on up. And then take my sanding block. There we go. Got the sanding block and it sent that tissue right off. Got it all clean edge now. There we have it. That is our day 4, which is an Apothecary label and a Quirky dog or cat, and we have a dog. So there we have our label here, and that's HT. And his little Quirky self, and we got journaling spot here to write on about HT, and then we have this on the front. And then this is going to slide right into our journal, and it is going to go. You know, I just saw it. Okay. Move this up closer to the front. Yeah, right here, right there. This is going to go right in here and slide right in there. And there we have it. All right, that was fun, and that is our day 4. All right, December the 4th. Bye. See y'all on the next go round.